guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. This video is going to be a video on this simple easy top knot bun that I have in my head right now. So if you're interested in seeing how I do that, just continue to watch. Okay, so for this video you'll need some Eagle Styling Gel, 24-hour edge control. I use Extreme Mega Hold. Really all three of them are the same. Some Got2b glue, this is optional. A spare track or any hair that you have left over. A brush and a detangling brush, a scarf, an edge brush, and some Hicks edge control. Okay, so I start off with my hair wet. I actually just washed it, but yeah, I start off with it wet. If you don't want to wash your hair, you can just spray it with a spray bottle. And now I'm just going to detangle my hair. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Eco Styling Gel. I use Eco Styling Argan Oil Gel, whatever, and I use the Sport. I mix them together. There's no really particular reason. That's just what I had on hand. So, yeah. Really, any Eco Styling Gel will work. And these little ones are only $1.99 at your local beauty supply store. Okay, now I'm just going to take my brush. I'm going to brush my hair in an upward motion so it kind of train my hair to lay the way I want it to lay.
I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking Henny, bad bitches jumping in the pool.
Okay, now I'm going to take my Hicks edge control, and I'm not going to really put it all, like, specifically on my edge. I'm just going to put it all over my head because I feel it makes your hair kind of hard. But it doesn't make it like crunchy. Like, you know how like the black gel can kind of make your hair a little bit crusty? This doesn't. It just lets it lay down good. So now I'm going to take my 24-hour edge control, and that's the edge control that I actually use on my edges because Hicks hasn't really been working on my edges lately. I don't really know why, but yeah. So I'm just putting that on my edges in the front and in the back. And now I'm going to take my brush. My face is like this because it was hurting because I'm tender-headed, so yeah. And I'm going to take a rubber band. Okay, if you have shorter hair, it would be a lot easier for you to just put like one rubber band in the front and then take the back and put that in its own separate thing and put them together, if you get what I'm saying. But I didn't do this because I was just being a little bit lazy. So I'm going to put that rubber band on my head. I'm going to make it as tight as I can stand it. And now I'm going to pull that. For this hairstyle, I make my bun as small as possible so that my real hair does not stick out through the track. And now I'm just going to touch up my hair, touch up my edges and all that. Okay, so now I'm just going to place some bobby pins in the areas where my hair isn't really like laying down how much I would like. And now I'm going to take some of my spare tracks and I'm just going to wrap that around my hair. You can really use any hair that you have left over, any old hair, crusty, anything like that. Like, it really don't matter because you're going to be tying it up. Or you can use braiding hair. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap that around. It doesn't matter which way you wrap it around. And you can add more and more tracks depending on how like big you want your bun to be. But my bun, I want it to kind of be like a tight bun, a tight messy bun, if you get what I'm saying. I didn't want it to be super fat.
bad and bougie,
Okay, so now I'm just gonna wrap the hair, as you can see, around. It's pretty self-explanatory, like, just look at what I'm doing. And I'm gonna wrap it around, and I'm gonna kind of flare it out in a way, so it will look a little bit more messy, because I didn't want it super duper neat or anything. And now I'm just going to place a bobby pin in wherever the places are that any hair is sticking out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my edge brush. You can do this with an edge brush. This was $1 at my beauty supply store, or you can do this with a toothbrush, anything that you have on hand. And I'm just laying my edges in the way that I like. You can do them however way you like. You don't even have to do your edges. You can just leave it like slicked back. I pull up, I with all of the drills and the pull-ups. I'm cooking, I'm whipping into it, rock up, let it lock up. I gave it 10 bucks, I told her we'll shop it and spend it all at the pop-up. These bitches, they fucking so dick and they bustin' for Instagram, get your clout up. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Okay, this stuff is optional. I just do this because it works for me, but you don't really have to if your hair feels already secure. I'm just putting a little bit of Got2b Glued on my hair just so it can feel super duper secure. Now I'm going to take my scarf. You can use a scarf, bandana, anything you have, and I'm just going to tie it as tight as possible on my head. And it's really good to leave this on for like a really long time, or however long you can. Like if you do your makeup, you could do your hair first and then do your makeup and tie this around there, so it will have some time to like set and get hard and nice. So I'm just going to leave that on for a few minutes. I would recommend to leave it on for at least like 5 minutes, the longest you can really. Okay, so when you take your scarf off, your hair should be laid down really nice. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. Hey guys, so that's how I do the little top knot bun thingy that's in my hair right now. I hope this video was really helpful to you guys. And if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, just put them in the comment box below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.